Welcome back to Llamamakayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla.
I'm Big Daddy.
We thank you for joining us today and hanging out with us for a little while we chit-chat with you guys about our day.
And what a day it was.
We had a big day. I had surgery today. They amputated the middle finger on this hand. So, you're probably wondering, she had surgery and her finger amputated and she's making a video? Yes.
She seems chipper, doesn't she?
Because I will tell you why. Pre-surgery, this morning, the days leading up to today, this finger has hurt me so bad that most people would have just been squalling their eyes out. I felt like squalling my eyes out, but I held it together most of the time. There was moments where, you know, it's just over too much, unbearable. It hurts now. There's some pain going on, but it's not unbearable. Like, this pain is a relief to pre-surgery pain. So, yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Now, how can somebody just that just got a finger cut off say, "Oh, I feel better"? But I do. I feel a lot better tonight than I did this morning or yesterday. Anyway, I appreciate this man right here taking care of me. Got to the hospital at 6 this morning.
5:30 this morning.
Well, we got there at 5:30. I had to be there at 6. So, they got me ready and got me, you know, had to put on the gown, hospital gown, and get on the stretcher and wait in the curtain room. And the doctor come by and saw me, marked my finger up. He drew a big circle on it and the arrow and the SS for surgery site. Talked with the anesthesiologist. They come by and always talk to you pre-surgery and all that. Did all that stuff. They're used to doing IVs in, you know, day surgery. Very seldom do they have someone to come through with a port to put an IV in their port. But she tried, and she says, you know, she hadn't done that very many times. That's my port, my chest right there. She hadn't done that many times, but she missed the correct spot and kind of had it to the side, I guess, and couldn't get the needle to go in. So they spent a few times taking turns trying to do an IV on me, which is not, it doesn't work. 3 different ones tried to do IVs and couldn't get it. So I said that, oncology is on the same floor. It's just right down the hall from day surgery. So I said, what about somebody coming from oncology? And they said, well, they don't get here till 8 o'clock. And I'm like, well, we'll wait till 8 then. And so that's what they did. At 8 o'clock, they got somebody from there to come down. And he just put it right in.
Took him all of 3 minutes.
Yeah, because that's what he does all day long. And a nurse who is used to doing IVs, and she hasn't dealt with many of these, she just wasn't sure. And plus, she said she didn't know how hard to mash. Like, she didn't know, she didn't want to hurt me. And this is tender when it's being pushed on, but she didn't want to hurt me and push too hard. So she was kind of scared doing it. Kind of, you know, didn't get it in the right place, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she just didn't push hard enough. But anyway, he come down and pushed it right in. And she did say, oh, I didn't push that hard. So anyway, got me back there and did the surgery. And then I woke up in recovery. And it was hurting when I woke up in recovery. They did give me a little pain medicine. And then they took me back to day surgery for Big Daddy to help me get dressed. And so you can tell the doctor came out and talked to you.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to say what he said?
Yeah.
Oh. It's been a long day. long day. No, he came out and talked to me for a little bit, told me everything went good, told me what all was going on with the finger that they had to remove. So it had already started to die. She had a clot on one side, and the veins were very thin on the other. And so it was good that they got it removed.
Yeah, so I had a blood clot, and then the vein was very thin and closed off on the other side, and it was just dying. So I'm glad that we went ahead and removed it before, you know, it started affecting my whole hand. Because when I didn't want to lose a finger, I'd rather lose a finger than my whole hand. So
yeah,
I did the right thing. I know I did the right thing, especially after that report of him, you know, saying that everything in there was just dying, and you know, plus the blood clot, and my veins are not any good, and he said it was very thin and closed off. So yeah. Anyway, so we did all that, and then we came home finally after they, you know, talked me into getting my clothes back on. I think it's very cruel to have someone to come right out of anesthesia and surgery and to say, okay, get up and get dressed. Because you're just like, you just want to sleep, you know?
Kind of funny, though.
And they're just like, get up, get dressed. And I'm like, I can't even move my limbs. Like, I couldn't even move my legs. I couldn't sit up. And I'm just like, how? How do I get up to get dressed? Big Daddy was there to help me, but I just wanted to sleep.
She was like, I'm like, all right, sit up on the side of the bed. She was like, I'm sitting up. I'm like, no, you're not.
I was sitting up in the bed. That is hard, though. You know, just after surgery and you know, groggy on that anesthesia, to just jump up and get dressed. It's crazy. So, anyway, he did finally get me dressed somehow, some way. And, wait, did you get me dressed in there, or did we go in the dressing room and get dressed?
That's your dress right there.
Okay. Then I went to the restroom. And I came out, and they wanted him to go into the pharmacy to pick up a prescription, which I hadn't taken. I hadn't taken anything since I've been home. And anyway, and we got home and went to the restroom, went to the bed. He got me all tucked in and gave me something to drink in there and all my stuff where I could reach it if I needed. And I went to sleep. And the cats decided that my room was part of their racetrack. And they was running loops in there, across the bed, into the window, up on my dresser, and just running loops. I'd wake up every now and then with the cats running their racetrack. Decided to create today. But I slept for a long time, like hours and hours. I don't know how many hours I slept, but
a long time.
All day. I slept all day. And then I got up and Big Daddy fixed me some of his famous lumpy mashed potatoes.
All right.
They were good, though, because I hadn't had anything since yesterday. Since, what day? Thursday. I hadn't had anything to eat since Thursday, so them lumpy mashed potatoes were good, baby. And so, and then right after I finished eating the lumpy mashed potatoes, our son Dakota drove up. He came out after he got off work. He picked him up some pizza and drove out to check on me and make sure I was okay. And he's like, I'm surprised you're up. And I'm like, well, really, I feel a lot better than I felt all week. Honestly. I just, I've been in so much pain. I mean, I really haven't expressed how much pain that was. And I just kind of worked through the pain. You know, I mean, I was still crocheting, even though that finger, I felt like I could just cut it off myself, okay? It hurt so bad that I felt like I could just go in there and just chop that sucker off. And I know that kind of grosses some people out to say that, but that's just the way I am, okay? But Dakota's visited with us for a long time. He stayed several hours, and we've just been chit-chatting, hanging out, and talking about everything under the sun.
Let the time get away from us.
Yeah, he just left, so we are, and me and Big Daddy had planned to make this video tonight, and was just kind of waiting for Dakota to leave, waiting on Dakota to leave. Although I'm glad he was here, and we enjoyed every minute of it. I didn't want him to rush off, but here we are. So I wanted to get on here tonight and let you guys know, because I know you guys have been praying for me and thinking about me, and you want to know, you know, that I'm okay, and I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. So we're gonna be back in business soon. Now I gotta let this heal. I'm supposed to take this off Sunday and just clean it and put a big Band-Aid on it. Do we have some big Band-Aids?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So anyway, I'm supposed to clean it and put a big Band-Aid on it Sunday, and then I go back and see him Thursday, and he'll probably just look at it and see how it's doing. And then I'll probably have to go back the next week, and he'll, you know, start taking stitches out. Last time on this last finger, he took stitches out at two different appointments. He took some of them out, and then the next one he took some more out. But anyway, so I don't know, it just depends on what it looks like and how it's doing and healing and such. But it feels good. It feels fine. I mean, some pain, but not unbearable. You know, you'd expect to have some pain at least. But, yeah, just gotta let it heal up and take that off, and then we will start, you know, just seeing how it looks and all that kind of stuff.
Build from there.
Yeah. Start trying to learn to use this hand like I used this hand before. I had that pinky and thumb. I had that finger was removed in October of 2022.
Was it?
Yeah, 2022. Because we just had October of 2023, and it was removed a year before that.
Okay.
So the October before that. So that finger's been gone. That pinky has been gone like a little over a year. Can y'all see that I can move those fingers? I always say that it feels like the fingers are still there because I can move them, and I forget that they're gone sometimes, and I try to reach and pick up something or whatever. But anyway, I'll learn to use this hand like I was using this hand before. So it'll be okay. I'm gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay. We're just gonna reevaluate, figure out how to do stuff differently, and go from there. Right, Big Daddy?
That's right.
And thankfully I have him to help me while I have this bandage on. He's off this weekend, so he'll be here, you know, through Monday morning. He has to go to work. But even after we take this bandage off, I'm not going to be able to use this hand because it's going to be swollen, and this pinky and thumb is not going to touch each other yet. The swelling has to go down, and then they'll touch. So I won't be able to still use this hand that much for the next probably 2 weeks or so.
Yeah. Till
swelling goes down completely, and then I can touch the pinky and the thumb. So anyway, I wanted to come on and let you all know that we did it. Florence is gone. Rest in peace, Florence. My son was like, "You named your finger?" I said, "No, I didn't. Dottie did, and my subscribers on YouTube just call my finger Florence." So, yeah. I loved it. It's been fun. It was, you know, funny. But anyway, guys, yeah, we're going to have videos all this month. This is just the first of the month. And I guess this video is coming out on the 2nd, though. Yeah. Because they're recording it really late.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Friday night, yeah. So this video will be out. But there'll be videos all month long. We're going to have some crafting videos. Big Daddy's going to have to be my hands on some of them.
Ta-da!
He's going to have to be my hands on some videos, and some things I might be able to do with one hand, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right?
Right.
You going to help me?
I guess.
I love you very, very much.
Better.
So I'm back to using this hand to hold my glass. After that pinky amputated, then I switched and was using this hand because I had more fingers over here. Even though this was really my worst hand. Or, you know, even, you know.
Not your dominant hand, so.
It's not my dominant hand, but he always said, well, use your good hand. But it really wasn't my good hand just because it had more fingers, because it's numb and tingling. The whole hand felt like it was covered in Scotch tape. So those fingers were really weak anyway. But I was holding my glass, you know, with this hand, and now I have to switch back to this hand. So that's why I have a handle, so I can hold it with my thumb. But anyway, Big Daddy, anything you want to add?
Nope.
Well, I appreciate you all being here and just supporting us, and the love that you've shown, and the comments, and just, excuse me, the prayers. I mean, I appreciate all that. Just the thoughts and prayers that you've, you know, sent our way. And I know Big Daddy told me that he saw a bunch of stuff on Facebook that I need to go look at. So I just hadn't yet because I've been asleep. I had surgery and then I've been asleep all day. But tomorrow I'll be awake some and I'll be able to scroll through there and look and see. But I appreciate you all so very much. You just have no idea. Really and truly, y'all mean a lot to me, and I'm glad to have your friendship. So I'm more than happy to have your friendship here, and we are going to do some crafting. Phoebe wants me to pick her up, but I can't. We're going to do some crafting this weekend. I mean, this month, some crafts with me. I did finish my blanket. So tomorrow I'm going to do a video of it laid out and show my sweetheart blanket all finished and tell the details about that and all that kind of stuff. And so check back with us all month long. We'll be here. I'll be here. Sometimes he'll be here. He's going to have to be here to help me some. Yep. So we'll probably record videos in the evening time after he gets home from work at night, to go up the next morning.
Yeah.
That would work best for us. So, yeah. All right, friends. Love you all. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet.
Always.
Or do any other crafts that you have going on. But, anyway. Bye, friends.
Bye-bye.